Alrighty, welcome back to Mildly Interesting. But wait, represent.com/Captain Sparkles for your Humming Shark merch for the next, I don't know, like 5 days or something like that. I'm sure you found that mildly interesting. That has been my speech, and we'll begin with this ice looks like an eye. It does. That's one of those things that I would see with my own eye, and I wouldn't think much of it, and then I'd go and be like, oh, shoot, I saw that the other day. Why didn't I think to post that on Mildly Interesting and reap all the karma rewards of it? What is that? Just a flower pot filled with water that froze over? It's kind of cool. Looks like an eye. My barbershop still uses their original cash register from 1904. Has that barbershop actually existed since 1904? Because I'm pretty impressed by that. This looks inconvenient, and it also looks like they don't accept credit card, which for me is going to be a problem because I don't carry any cash, as I think I've said before. Where does the money go in this thing? How does it work? Looks more like a slot machine. Like I pull this lever over on the right-hand side, and then it's like, we're going to randomize the price of my haircut. It could be free, or it could also be like $1,000 haircut. I don't know. You're kind of playing roulette with it. And does it dispense money there? Do you put in money there? Is it like a vending machine? I'm not smart enough to understand the past. It seems too complicated. I don't know where the money is. Just looks like a bunch of buttons. Like I can see where you charge an amount, but then where does it go? They've created a whole thing, but it doesn't actually do money. I'm sure it does, but it doesn't look like it does. It also looks inconvenient, but cool. These Roman columns inside a supermarket in Split, Croatia. I'm more mildly interested in the fact that there's a town called Split. Is it one town or is it two? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's some Minecraft architecture right there, dude. Or maybe Minecraft took inspiration from the Romans, but either way, this is what you do, dude. You gotta put that, I don't know, lava or water or whatever you want underneath, and then you cover it with glass, and then you illuminate it, and then you have like a column coming out of the bottom. Oh, this is totally some Minecraft architecture, but it's real life. That's pretty cool. I'm down with that. I wonder if it's actually built in like some kind of historic building, or what if this is just a ruin? There's just a line of ruins, and they're like, let's build a building around it and keep the ruins inside the building and make it a grocery store. It'll be a cool grocery store though, you bet. Hotel I stayed at was formerly a train station and had an actual train inside it with rooms inside each car. Huh. New York, Chicago, and St. Louis, probably. So do you pay extra to stay inside the train? Or is the whole hotel the train? Huh. It's in Indianapolis, and the hotel is the Crown Royale, or the Crown Plaza downtown. They're like, you know what? I bet that we can charge people more to stay in a small, cramped room because it's inside of a train. Inside. It might be like half the size of one of our normal rooms, but we can charge double for it. So we're actually making 4 times the price per square foot. Brilliant idea. You guys, great marketing idea. I'd be like, sure, yeah, I want to stay inside the train inside of the hotel. What's that? Oh, it's really small and expensive? I don't care. It's novelty. It's really cool. Think of all the Instagram photos that I can do of staying on a train in a building. Well, the train doesn't, no, that's fine. It's cool that it's stationary. It's probably better that way. I won't get car sick when I'm on my phone. This Gorillaz drawing carved on my table in our exam room. Wow, yeah, someone just was like, I didn't study for this thing. You know, it'll be more fun than actually striving to get an F. Just letting myself get an F and doing some art instead. This will be great. Like, damn, did they do that? Like, they must have done that off of memory, or they would like have their phone down there. They're kind of like, there's no way you wouldn't get noticed. You have your phone down in your lap. You're like, all right, let me just really, really carefully etch this drawing. Like, that's effort, man. They had to etch the crap out of that thing. I had to take I must have been like, I don't care about, I'm not going to school anyway, dude. I got a bustling YouTube channel. I don't need to take this SAT. I'll just leave the paper on the desk and just carve away. Yeah, you know, I'll post it on Instagram. I'm already crushing it on Instagram anyway, so who needs college, dude? I'm already killing it. Draw this instead. Don't vandalize property. Someone's family on my $5 bill. What the heck? So hold on, did they? Oh, that's a good hypothesis. Someone dropped their wallet in water. Huh, yeah, and they probably had money next to a family photo image and it like went on to it. That's pretty, dude, this looks like, oh man, this is some kind of cool, oh, anyone who's watching this, who's like a writer for a crime show, dude, this is it right here. The inner layer of a bank vault. Alrighty. So does that mean like in the movies when they just like drill a little manhole into the bottom of the vault, like you can't actually do that? Damn, I've been deceived. The break-in that I was planning to a bank vault, it's foiled now. I didn't realize there'd be so much rebar that I can't just conveniently drill an easy hole into. It turns out they thought of that and they really reinforced it. That's gonna be problematic to get through, I think, unfortunately. Oh, can you imagine tearing something like that down? That'd be a pain in the ass. My Jello made a weed leaf on the top. Oh, what the heck? That's like, wait, that's like artistically perfect. What in the world? That had to be on purpose. There's no way that's not on purpose. It's green, all right? Yeah, I guess it's right around St. Patrick's Day. So I guess you could use that as an excuse, even though this was, I don't know how many days ago at this point once the video is up. But what's in that Jello, my dude? What's in that Jello? Is that some happy time Jello right there, dude? Might be. Hey, really genius on the part of the shop that you got that in. Like, you never really think about, you pull the lid off. I wonder how many people haven't paid attention to that. And then, wait, you pay attention to the lid. You're like, oh my God, that's clever. That's real clever work right there. Had to probably develop some kind of special piper for what's it called? Pipette. It's not a pipette. That's like a sign. I don't know what the freaking thing is for the thing that pipes frosting. Whatever. This perfect rainbow in my school's science hall. That's like quite vibrant. Is there really no post-processing done in this photo? Because that's pretty impressive. I don't think I have actually ever seen a rainbow that was that clear. They must have some kind of like super prism that purposefully makes super rainbows. The danger here, though, is that it can light everything on fire. It probably gets really hot in a super rainbow, so just make sure you don't like stand in front of it. This rock cross section looks like an ocean. Oh yeah, oh God, it took me a moment there. I'm like, no, it looks like a rock. Oh wait, no. It's like that's a crashing wave, and that's a crashing wave, and that's like the horizon back there, and there's a little bit of cloudy, overcast sky. That's like another wave back there. Holy crap. That's amazing. Dude, you gotta wonder, was that actually like, did that develop because of the ocean, the layers of sediment? Maybe it was on the coast. And so somehow that was actually built up to look the way it does because of the way the waves crashed on it and built up those layers of sediment over like thousands or millions of years. And it's like, it's not coincidental. It's actually, that's how it was engineered by the sands of time. Crazy. These tinted windows make it look like we're in the ocean. Yeah, they do. Also, it kind of looks like the surface of the clouds right here really look kind of like ocean floor. Huh. That's really bizarre. I've never been on a plane that has like bluish windows, although I suppose you could always just do a, color balance tweak on your phone or on Photoshop after the fact. So it's hard to trust what you're seeing on the internet sometimes. What it does look like though, have you ever been on that ride at Disneyland where it's like you go in the submarine and it's only a few feet under the water, but you're actually under the water and you're like going through this fake kind of underwater safari where there's animatronic fish and stuff like that. But it's like that. It's all like bluish tinted and chlorinated and animatronic and all that, but still fun because Disneyland at the end of the day. This model at Target with stretch marks. Honestly, I think most butts that I've seen have some kind of like stretch lines on it to a certain extent. So I guess it's good that they're representing that to the public for realistic body imagery. Or what if they photoshopped them on for relatability? You never know. Disclaimer about body positivity and knowing what's realistic and what's not. Most people do have stretch marks in that area, so don't fret if you do. I have terrible stretch marks right here that were developed more recently. So yep, everybody gets stretch marks. So don't worry about it if you do. Embrace it. Someone left out the secret codes for catching shady customers at Walmart. When an associate says, have you seen Bob? Bottom of basket. When an associate says, have you seen Lisa? Look inside. Products that customers are purchasing. When an associate says, have you seen Mitch? Merchandise in customer's hand. Don't forget to charge for products in customer's hand or on the person. I guess it's like maybe if you're checking out at the register and you're not, as the register, the checkout attendant, like you're not seeing what's going on, and like someone else notices who's working at the store, they'll like come up to you and be like, have you seen Bob? Have you seen Bob? And you'll be like, oh yeah, Bob. Oh right, yeah. Right, that Bob. Cool. Yeah. Oh, I remember what that means. Code word for something like that. And then you just not remember it at all. My local supermarket now has a googly-eyed robot whose sole purpose is to patrol the aisles looking for spills. Its name is Marty. Marty, it's very condescending. Okay, always looking down on everybody. Also, Jesus Christ, Marty, you're gigantic. I guess Marty can hold a lot of liquid. Can you imagine cleaning out Marty's insides? Oh, it's probably so gross. Just a combination of a bunch of crumbs and liquids and things like that. It's a mega Roomba though, dude. That's pretty crazy. These knives at my work have been used so much they're almost gone. I don't know, maybe it's time to get some new knives. If this is your work, it seems like it's your job probably in the kitchen to have quality, utensils. Maybe these are of sentimental value, but I don't know. If I were you, I'd be like, hey, do you guys think we could have maybe some new knives up in here? Yeah, you know how these are either pretty much gone? They don't look like knives anymore. They look like swords. They're not as sharp as a brand new knife would be. So can we just get some new ones? We can like frame these for sentimental value because like, oh, look at how much we wore them down, but let's just get a new set. All right. Like it's a restaurant. It's kind of a business expense. This rainbow coming out of our dumpster. I can't come up with the caption off the top of my head, but there are a million captions to be had off of this photo. This is a gold mine, okay, of possible memes. So feel free, make this a new one. It was only posted yesterday too. This is like, well, by the time this video goes up, it'll be like 5 days old, but this is fresh content for meme consumption right here. I mean, maybe someone did just dispose of some gold in that dumpster. You never know. Heavy rain turns stairway into waterfall. That seems, I don't know if it's by design or not. Probably a little dangerous. Probably don't want to walk up those stairs. Water is always a lot more powerful than you think it's going to be. You're like, oh, no problem. It's just a little water. And the next thing you know, you wake up all the way down the end of the street because you got knocked out trying to walk up the stairs and the water just pushed you and you fell flat on your chin. That would suck. My plants can't grow close to the Wi-Fi hub. Okay. So my gut instinct is that there is something more to this story than somehow the router is just only right there. Only on this side is it emitting waves. The waves they stop right there. The waves, they don't propagate any further than just this wall right there. They kind of go around it, but it's just the plant can't go into that area. You know how waves work. Anyway, God, someone's gonna read too deep into this. Someone whose like agenda is really anti-Wi-Fi, like we're bombarding ourselves with too much harmful radiation. They're gonna write an article about Wi-Fi signals kill plants. If they kill plants, imagine what you're doing to your body existing in a house that has Wi-Fi. You're killing yourself slowly over time, bombarding yourselves with gamma radiation that's being emitted by your router. Yeah, well, cell signals are all around us and all that stuff when we're walking around outside, so I don't think we have much of a chance. Anyway, it's probably something to do with like the lights, but that would be too logical. It's obviously the router is killing this plant in just a very small radius. Very small. This restaurant gives you a discount if you have Wellbehaved Kids. Wellbehaved Kids, minus $6.72. I wonder where the line is that you draw though, because you know, kids' behavior is definitely on a gradient, right? It's not like there's either good or bad. You could have midway. They could have had one shriek at one point during the meal, but the rest of it, they were perfectly well behaved. They even said please and thank you to the waiter when normally they'd otherwise be just on their tablet watching unboxings on YouTube, okay? Or preferably Jordan Reacts, but I might be a little over the age for that. Well, yeah. I don't know if they let out a single shriek, but they're good for the rest. Is that okay? Otherwise, if it's just like sustained chatter that's maybe a little bit louder, is that well behaved? Or do they have to be completely silent the entire meal? I just don't know where the line is drawn. I guess it's up to the server's discretion. But what if you go there multiple times and one time you get a Well-Behaved Kids discount and the next you don't? See, that's setting yourself up for some angry parents. Like, what? You didn't think my kids were well-behaved this time, but you thought they were last time? What was the difference? Dude, are you calling my kids not well-behaved? Like, really? You're gonna like get in some fights with some parents. I'd be worried about that situation. Parents can be maybe a little bit of a pain. I've only ever had parents get mad at me when I've been at conventions, not kids. Like, if you have to get, you're like on your way, like, hey, I have to get to a panel that's starting at this time and it's a couple minutes away. I'm so sorry, I can't sign anything right now. It's only the parents who will be like, no, I came here for your signature. You're gonna sign for my kid right now. It's never the kids always like, oh, totally cool, dude. You can. So parents, they can be confrontational when it comes to their kids. I'm just saying, you're setting yourself up for some arguments. It's anything like I've experienced. Anyway, that's it for the last month. Mildly interesting. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more. Subscribe if you're not already. And represent.com/CaptainSparkles. Link in the description for Humming Shark merch. See you next time.